Hello everyone, this is Saida. Welcome to your monthly reading. I'll be doing a forecast for the month of May 2015, and I'll be using the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck from Tony Carmine Salerno. So before I start the reading, I'd like to make an announcement. I do have a new listing in my shop for in-person readings. If you do live in the New York City area, I now offer in-person tarot and oracle card readings. So you can check out the link at the bottom of the video, and you can check that out when you get a chance, okay? So let's get started on the reading. Okay, so for the month of May, as I was shuffling the cards, I saw the color green, and I also saw the color white. And I feel for the month of May, I feel like the green represents health. So I feel like for the month of May, we'll be paying attention to our physical health, paying attention to getting more exercise in our daily routine, perhaps concentrating on our diet. I also feel like a lot of healing is going to take place. So I feel like a little bit of cleansing, healing of our physical bodies and our spiritual selves is going to be taking place. So make sure you take some time out for self-care. I also feel like with this attention to diet, exercise, and physical health, that it's sort of like a preparation for the summertime. So I feel like a lot of us are going to be preparing for the summer by taking more time out to pay attention to our physical appearance, our physical health, and making sure we're in shape or we feel a little bit lighter for the summertime that'll be coming in June. I also saw the color white as I was shuffling, so I feel like we're going to be cleansing our own physical bodies and our auras, again, as a preparation for the summertime, and just clearing out anything in our auras that's maybe weighing us down a little bit, or things that are lingering on to our energy, just taking time out to cleanse that out of our aura and our energy field. I also picked up for the month of May that we're going to be taking out time to cleanse our home, clearing out storage, clearing out things that we don't need anymore, that don't serve us, almost like a preparation for the summertime. I also saw that Archangel Raphael will be assisting some of us with health and well-being. I also saw an image, a vision of breathing. So us taking time to make sure we breathe deeply, to get more light into our bodies, and also spending more time outside, getting some fresh air so we can have a clear energy field. And I also saw the number 8, so I feel like more abundance this month, which is a good thing. I saw an image of flowers, and the flowers were red. So I feel like in the month of May, we're going to be blossoming and living out our passions and acquiring abundance based on our passions. Okay, so for the first card, I picked Angel of Self-Worth. So I feel like for this card, I felt very drawn to this area here, the blue that's in her stomach, and I feel like we're going to be concentrating on the solar plexus, the sacral chakra, and I feel a sort of sense of goddesshood. So I feel like we're going to be, well, for us women, we're going to be coming into our goddesshood, and we're going to be coming into our power more, guiding others. We're going to be doing a lot of blossoming. Based on this card. I also get a sense of pregnancy. Now this could be a physical pregnancy that's coming in the future, or it could be just an idea that's growing within us that will be manifesting in the future. I also get a sense of environmental energy. So I feel like some people will be taking on the role of the nurturing goddess, taking time to take care of our environment, working outside, taking care of animals, or anything that has to do with taking care of nature and the creatures in nature. So some of you might be drawn to get into that. And lastly, I feel like a lot of us will be spreading our wings and just shining like the goddesses or the gods that we are. The next card I picked, Angel of Communication. So I feel like for this card, Angel of Communication, that our angels are telling us, don't be afraid to speak up. I feel like the girl in this image is a little bit shy. She's not used to speaking her mind. She might feel a little closed off if you were to meet her in person. But for the month of May, I sense that we're being guided to speak up a little bit more, to be brave, to be courageous when it comes to speaking our mind and to being who we are and expressing what it is that we believe in. Sort of like a continuation from last month, because I feel like we did have that come up for last month as well. I also sense some physical cleansing taking place, so I feel like if you have essential oils, that it would be nice to take a sea salt bath with essential oils to help cleanse the energy, because I feel like she's in water. I feel like she's coming out of water, so I feel like taking time out for a nice sea salt bath or essential oil bath would be nice. And I also feel if some of you are connected to mermaids or water beings, water entities, it would be nice to get in touch with them more, to contact them, because I feel like they're going to help with emotional stability, helping us to balance our emotions. So Yamaya or Goddess Sedna, some sort of, or even mermaids, just getting in touch with some sort of water entity would help to keep your emotions balanced if you do feel any kind of emotional instability during the cleansing period. And lastly for this card, I feel also like she's a bit of a plant. So I feel like she's sprouting. She's coming out of her pod, if that's what, I don't know what that is, but I feel like she's going to be coming out of her shell and going to be utilizing her courage, her bravery to show the world how great she is. Okay, for the next card I picked Goddess of Knowledge. I feel like for this card, this is somewhat related to last month or to the months prior to May, because I feel like we learned a lot over the past few months or even last year, and I feel like for the month of May we're going to start applying it, and we're going to be using it for our benefit or the benefit of others, to be helping others, teaching, guiding others. I also feel like some of us will be seeking more knowledge. So some of us will want to learn something new. So we might take a class or enroll in a course, something that's going to get our cognitive abilities rolling. I also sense that we're going to be absorbing a lot of information. So I also see like a book. So if you are learning something new or you feel like you're absorbing a lot of information at once, to take time to write it down so you don't forget it, or just to get all the knowledge that's coming through to you down on paper, because I don't feel like all the information will necessarily be something that you're going to read. It's going to be channeled information or things you're going to start remembering about your past life experiences, or for some of you maybe Akashic Records information. So you can write that information down so you don't forget it, or just to get it out of your mind or your energy. So yes, overall I feel like for this card a lot of info will be opening up for a lot of people, or some people, and we'll be discovering new things about the world around us or ourselves. Okay, next card I picked, Angel of Diet and Nutrition. So I feel like for this card, this is related to the information that I picked up while I was shuffling, that for the month of May, we're going to be paying attention to our physical bodies by making sure we're eating the right foods and we're exercising more, taking time out maybe for yoga, stretching, deep breathing, and also paying attention to our physical appearance. So if we feel we've been neglectful of our physical appearance, we'll be paying more attention to that. I feel like for some of the women that are going to be watching this video, that we'll be paying attention to how we dress, how we present ourselves. So some of us might want to go shopping and buy some new clothes so we feel more comfortable in the clothes that we're wearing, so we feel more physically beautiful. I sense Goddess Aphrodite coming through to help with us enhancing our physical appearance. And I also sense Goddess Isis coming through. There's something about the star that's in the middle of her forehead and the halo that she has around her head that has to do with coming into her goddess intuitive power and her having the ability to know the truth for herself. And if others want to seek the truth through her, she'll be able to transmit this information as well. And for the last card, this was a bonus that I picked. I felt guided to pick a bonus card, Angel of Space Clearing. So I feel like for the month of May that we'll be doing some clearing out of old things. So maybe things like almost like a spring cleaning, but in preparation for the summertime. So I feel like if you have anything that you've been holding on to, old clothes, old papers, anything that you don't need, it's time to get rid of that stuff. Because I feel like, again, this is for preparation for the summertime. It's helping to release any stagnant energy or anything that's not needed anymore. And I also feel like it's going to help us, if we do that, it's going to help us to feel mentally more clear. It's going to give us clarity and help us feel a little bit more relaxed mentally. Because I feel like when things are sort of piling up around us, it makes us feel a little weighted, a little weighed down. So if you could take time to throw away anything you don't need anymore, then that would be a good thing. Also, if you feel mentally that you're holding on to thoughts that don't serve you, you could take time to journal these thoughts or memories out, because I feel like we're supposed to be releasing, doing some healing in the month of May, okay? Thank you so much for watching this monthly reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you around for the next reading, okay? Take care.